Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maxwell Demille talking, broadcasting live tonight from the historic Oviatt Building. And say, folks, did you know that this building was constructed in 1928, originally as a men's clothing store, Alexander and Oviatt's, where all the famous movie stars would come to buy their clothing. And those of you folks sitting on this side of the building will notice the drawers. Those drawers right behind you are the actual drawers used to hold the shirts and the ties as purchased by the famous folks of the Hollywood movie colony. And speaking of famous folks, I've got some right behind me. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome, if you will, once again, making their debut here at the Cicada Club, Jim Ziegler and the Swingsations featuring Wendy Rea.
My heart gets a chill, and I feel such a thrill. Feet can't keep still when they swing that music. Rhythm like that puts me in a trance. Can't blame me for wanting to dance, for what I understand. It's simply grand to play in a band when they swing that music. I'm as happy as can be when they swing that music for me. Yeah! All right, well, thank you very much, folks. Welcome back to our second set. I'm Jim Ziegler, your congenial host of this fabulous band, The Swingsations, featuring the wonderful Wendy Rea. We start out there with our alternate theme, which is Swing That Music, written by the great Louis Armstrong in the year of 1936. We're going to carry on now and do a great number, once again paying tribute to those members of the Count Basie Band, centenary of their birth. This is actually written by Mr. Buck Clayton in the year 1944, and it had Joe Jones and Freddie Green in the group as they did this wonderful tune called After Theater Jump. All right, well, thank you very much. After Theater Jump. I want to we're going to carry on now, slow things down a little bit and do a great number written by Fats Waller, one of his lesser known ones, but nonetheless a great number called Ain't Ya Glad from the year of 1933. I'll be joined on this by our vocal choir in the back, Mr. Westy Westernhofer and Wendy Rea.
Dive if it feels good.
1, 2,
Ain't you glad we're waiting for each other? Ain't you glad that we waited for each other? We agree constantly. Life is just a symphony of perfect harmony. Ain't you glad how we get along together? Ain't you glad we can laugh at stormy weather? Folks declare what a pair. They can see we're happy, ain't you glad? Now just like two lovers on picture covers, in spite of sun or rain, we'll find romance, and every street we meet is lover's lane. Ain't you glad our kisses keep the flavor? Ain't you glad everything is in our favor every day? We can say everything is rosy, ain't you glad? Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's bring from our choir up to the main microphone the fabulous Miss Wendy Rea. And here she is.
Thank you. Someday, sweetheart. 16.
Oh, gosh.
16. 16.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
told me that you love me true, and I believed in you. You broke your vow. Now somehow it seems I'm always blue. But there'll come a day when you're far away. You'll sit alone inside. For me you'll cry. And the days that have gone by, someday, sweetheart, you will be sorry for what you've done to my poor heart. You may regret all the vows you've broken and the things you did that made us drift apart. You're happy now. You can't see how those weary blues will ever come to you. Oh, but as you sow, so shall you reap, dear, and what you reap will make you weep someday, sweetheart. You're happy now. You can't see how those weary blues will ever come to you. Oh, babe, but as you sow, so shall you reap, dear, and what you reap will make you weep someday, sweetheart. Thank you very much. That's one of my favorites. Has a special dedication. All right. Next tune is another one of my favorites. St. Louis Blues. I hate to see the evening sun go down. I hate to see the evening sun go down, because my baby, he done left this town. Said I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today. Said if I'm feeling tomorrow like I feel today, I'll pack my trunk and make my getaway. St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings, drag that man of mine around right by her apron string. Said if it wasn't for her powder and for her store-bought hair, that man I love would not have gone nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That man's got a heart like a rock cast deep in the sea, or else he wouldn't have gone so far from me. No, no. St. Louis woman with all her diamond rings, drag that man of mine around right by her apron string. Said if it wasn't for her powder and for her store-bought hair, that man I love would not have gone nowhere, nowhere. I got the St. Louis blues, just as blue as I can be. That man's got a heart like a rock cast deep in the sea, or else he wouldn't have gone so far from me. No, no. Thank you very much.
Now it's time to go back to the choir. All right.
Okay. While Wendy gets back to the choir loft, we're going to do another tune with some harmony behind it. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. This is a tune I've had the pleasure of doing with the great Dean Moore Orchestra for many years now. It's actually from Jimmy Lunsford Band, done by the great Cy Oliver. It's called 4 or 5 Times. Oh, 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 times. There's the light, do things right 4 or 5 times. Maybe I'll sigh, maybe I'll cry. If I die, I'm gonna do it 4 or 5 times. Whoa, I'm never flop. Oh, started on top. Gotta keep strolling, keep on rolling. Da, 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 da. This isn't a boast, but what I like most is find someone who is true, who would love me too. 4 or 5 times, 4 or 5 times. There's delight, doing things right 4 or 5 times. Maybe I'll sigh, maybe I'll cry, but if I die, I'm gonna gonna travel 4 or 5 times. Oh, 1 time's nice, twice ain't bad. Makes you realize you make the greatest more to be had. If you get to 3, oh, get to C. Oh, it's so fine singing in a rhyme 4 or 5 times. Yeah, go Phil. All right. Thank you very much, choir. That was great. All right. Okay, now, I want to once again feature the great Mr. Phil Grazak here on the tenor, doing a great tune originally done by Herschel Evans of the Count Basie Band, 1938, called Blue and Sentimental. I'm going to slow it down a little bit, cool it off. Yes, Phil Crozak, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Doing Blue and Sentimental. All right, we're going to pick it up a little bit, do a great minor number done by the Count Basie Small Group, 1939, called Dickie's Dream, written by Dickie Wells, his famous trombonist with Basie at that time. Thank you very much. Now, once again, I wouldn't be a good band leader if I didn't mention that a lot of these tunes are available on both our wonderful CDs. Yes, ka-ching, ka-ching. And they are available here, so if you would like a little bit of our music, or a lot,
take us home with you,
the
please.
music, that is. Not Westy.
Oh,
Not Westy. Oh.
I won't be any trouble. I don't eat much.
Anyway, we're going to slow things down a bit and do a lovely tune written by the same songwriting team that wrote Body and Soul about a year before, and this is Out of Nowhere.
All right?
All right, well, I think it's time that we allow Westy to approach the microphone again.
What'd I do?
You didn't do anything wrong.
Oh,
This is
I thought I did.
no. You're gonna sing a wonderful tune for everybody.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, what wonderful tune am I going to
You're
sing?
gonna sing a wonderful tune by Don Redman. This is on our second
Ah.
CD. We did a little mini tribute to the great composer, arranger, and vocalist of the 1920s into the 40s, Don Redman. Did a lot of great things. And one of his great tunes, among others, is Cherry. And that's what we're going to do right now for you, as inspired by the McKinney's Cotton Pickers record of Cherry. Wonderful record.
I'm going to sing that? Do I even know this?
Yes, you do. Think way back.
All right.
Way back. Several years back when you recorded this, and I think it'll come back to you.
Too far. Okay. Sorry. Okay. I'll do what I can.
Okay. All right. 1, 2,
Cherry, cherry, I'll make a bet. Cherry, cherry, I'll get you yet. Someday, cherry, you'll be my pet. Right now, cherry, the date is set. When you're mine, you'll soon find out just what love is all about. Oh, cherry, cherry, you're hard to get. But cherry, cherry, I'll get you yet.
Thank you, Westy. I knew it would come back to you. I just had a feeling.
Wow, that just sort of came back to me like a bad dream.
Boy. And now, let's bring Wendy Rea back up, and here she is. Woohoo!
One dark and stormy night, satisfied. He looked around so pitiful, and to me he replied, keeps on raining, look how it's raining. Daddy, he can make no time. Wind keeps blowing, cold wind a-going, soon I'll find. In the wintertime, when it starts to snow, I know, Bessie, you gotta have some dough. Keeps on raining, look how it's raining. Daddy, he can't make no time, no, no. Time when it starts to snow, I know, Bessie, you gotta have some love. Keeps on raining, look how it's raining. Daddy, he can't make no time. No, your daddy, he can't make no time. Thank you.
Well, that was so good. I think we'll have her do another one. What you gonna do now? My mother's son-in-law. All right. Made famous by Billie Holiday.
Broker or banker, no siree, just simply be my mother's son-in-law. Needn't even think of trying, be a mighty social lion, sipping tea if you will be my mother's son-in-law. Ain't got the least desire to set the world on fire, I just wish you'd make it proper and call my old man Papa. You don't have to sing like Bledsoe, you can tell the world I said so. Check and see if you will be my mother's son-in-law. My mother's son-in-law. Needn't try and be a mighty socialite, sipping tea if you will be my mother's son-in-law. I ain't got the least desire to set the world on fire. Just wish you'd make it proper and call my old man Butler. You don't have to sing like Bledsoe. You can tell the world I said so. Check and see if you will be my mother's son-in-law. Thank you very, very much.
All right, we're going to do a couple tunes associated with the great Django Reinhardt at this time. Feature Mr. Tom Hines over here on the guitar. And we're going to start out with a great number from 1920s that Django had a famous arrangement on called Exactly Like You. Okay, now we're going to slow things down a bit and do, not only was Django a wonderful virtuoso guitar player, but he was a wonderful composer, and this is one of many of his marvelous tunes. This is called Nuage, featuring again Mr. Tom Hines here on the guitar. thank you very much. That was Tom Hines on the guitar. And folks, well, I see by the clock up on my hand, our time with you is drawing short. So we're gonna go right to our killer finale here. But before I do, I want to introduce all these fine band members up here working real hard. It's an honor for me to be playing with each and every one of them tonight. To my right here, Mr. Phil Crozak on the tenor and the clarinet. Yeah, all right. Back on the guitar, Mr. Tom Hines. Tom Hines. Back on the drums, Mr. Brian Taylor. Brian Taylor. And you know him, you love him. On the bass and assorted sound effects, Mr. Lee Westy Westenhofer. Ah! And of course, over there dancing up a storm, instead of being on the bandstand, is the fabulous Wendy Rea, ladies and gentlemen. Here she comes, dancing right into the light.
Hey!
Yes, thank you very much. And now it's time for our killer finale. We're gonna do a tune that a couple guys that did some recording out here back in the late 1930s, made very popular. They were very famous for their nonsensical tunes, and this is one of them. We'll try to make it sensical though, for you listening out there in the great internet.
What are we doing?
And this is called, and you can sing along because we're gonna teach you the words.
I
okay?
don't know what we're doing.
Well, I'm about to tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You quit talking over me. Okay, never mind. It's called the Flatfoot Floogie with the Floy Floy.
What?
That's right. The Flatfoot Floogie with the Floy Floy.
What does that mean?
A lot of alliteration there. Okay. Get ready. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Floy Floy, Floy Floy, Floy Floy, Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Floy Floy, Floy Floy, Floy Floy. Now if you're feeling low down, you don't know what to do. And want to show down. If you only dance for you. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floy Floy. Floy Floy. Here comes out. Now Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie.
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie with the yeah.
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie with the
Oh yeah!
Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye, Floyd!
Now if you're feeling low down, you don't know what to do. If you want to show down,
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye!
Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye!
oh, Flatfoot Floogie with the
Floyd-eye!
Now if you're feeling low down, you don't know what to do. In for showdown, it's gonna stand for you. Flatfoot Floogie with Floyd Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floyd Floy. Flatfoot Floogie with Floyd Floy. Floyd Floy, Floyd Floy.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Ziegler and his Swingsations. featuring the lovely, the enchanting Wendy Rea. Yes, it was the debut of Mr. Ziegler and his fine band. What do you think, folks?
Yay!
Well, maybe I'll pay them. Maybe I'll pay them something.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we'll give them potato chips and tap water tonight. How's that?
Whoa, all right.
All right, well, that's an upgrade from what we usually do with the bands. Yes. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed your night here at the Cicada Club. We hope to see you again next week as we present the Jive Aces, along with the Satin Dolls and Tony Prima. It'll be a star-studded, action-packed, fun show. We hope to see you all next Sunday night here at the world-famous Cicada Club. But for now, this is Maxwell DeMille wishing you all the best of good luck and good evening.